Hello and welcome back. I know it's been quite a while since my last build, but here's my next one. This is an automatic casing factory which produces all four casing types. We have andesite, brass, copper, and train casings. Those of you with a sharp memory will realize this looks quite different from where we last left it. That's because upon revisiting the old design to make this video, I once again got the urge to scream. So, in effort to preserve future me sanity, I redesigned it. And this time, I actually like it. Let me give you the rundown. The size of this beast is 6 by 10 by 4. That is length, height, and width in order. The SU draw is 3,584 at the base speed of 64 RPM. That's 7 large water wheels for you people who weirdly don't just build a steam engine. The resources you need for this build are right here on screen, so pause here and gather them up, or get a clipboard and start working. You'll need to supply the raw ingredients, but the factory will do all the processing. Here's what you will be responsible for: lava, logs, andesite alloy, brass, and copper. Now the part you've been waiting for, the production rates. You can get up to 2,880 andesite, brass, or copper casings in a single hour, and up to 3,840 train casings at the same time. This factory makes train casings separate from the other three, so that's why it has its own number. Now that you know all that, let's go over how this thing does the stuff. Starting from the back, we have a tank to store the lava that we need. If you want to replace this with pipe from your own lava gen, feel free. That lava goes to 3 places: to the spout, and a place has source blocks on either side of this leaf block. Hey, you! I'm talking to the people who don't include the signs in the schematics and then ask questions the signs answer. Take note of the sign. Read it. Follow the sign. Once the lava is placed, the waterlogged leaf converts it to obsidian. The drills then start chipping away at them till they break. The funnels under the obsidian pick up the falling blocks and vault them. A chute feeds the obsidian into crushing wheels. The output you get is powdered obsidian and a 75% chance to get the obsidian back. The obsidian gets recycled back into the vault by the funnel here. The powder continues down the belt to be processed by lava and 2 mechanical presses. Pressapodes. The sturdy sheet you end up with gets put into another vault for mass storage for later use. Once that vault fills up enough, the sturdy sheet production auto shuts off. A chute takes the sturdy sheets from the vault and keeps the left deployers supplied. The brass casings needed will go in the barrel. Follow the sign. To make the other 3 types, the ingots will go in this barrel. Follow the sign. Logs get stripped automatically, so just toss them in the barrel. Train casings end up in the left barrel, all other casings go in the right one. That's all the complicated talking done. Now that it's over, here's something a bit easier to listen to. These videos take a lot of work: building, recording, and editing. The time and effort really stack up. So, if you appreciate the builds, it would be awesome if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm really wanting to get to 5k subs before the new year, so I'd appreciate your help in getting me there. If you're so inclined, I also have a Discord you can join, or if you're super awesome, you could consider becoming a channel member. Filters are pretty easy on this one, just a handful. The brass funnel for recycling needs an obsidian filter. The threshold switch is set to a 50 and 10. The sending redstone link on top of the threshold switch is set to double sturdy sheets. The receiving redstone link is on this clutch. You don't need it, but you can filter this deployer to sturdy sheets. The left smart chute is filtered to train casings, and the right smart chute has a filter of andesite, brass, and copper casings. Once all that is understood, we are ready to build it. Grab yourself a schematic, the schematic table, and schematic cannon. Open the table and click the folder. Drag the downloaded schematic into the open folder. Exit and reopen the schematic table. Scroll to the schematic, hit the check mark, position the schematic in the world, put the schematic in the cannon, put a clipboard or book in the cannon. Gather the resources listed next to the cannon. Put gunpowder in the cannon. Hit the play button. Now that it's built, we can do our post-build prep. Waterlog the leaves. Break and replace glitchy vaults. Break and replace glitchy tanks. Break and replace any glitchy chain drives. Go into your threshold switch and hit the invert button twice to fix glitchy redstone links. Check your saw, belt, and crushing wheels. Belts and wheels should be rotating towards the vault. Saw should move the logs from right to left. If you need to reverse it, flip this lever. That ought to fix it. So that should be everything you need to know. If you appreciate the build, would be great if you liked and subbed. When you do that, it helps my channel grow and get seen by more people, which makes me want to keep making more of these. Be free to comment any general questions or thoughts in the comments. I do have a Discord you are welcome to join. It is linked in the description. If you need help making this build work, please head over to the Discord. It's easier and more streamlined to troubleshoot there. Anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.